Hello, collective. It's Tan from Artemis Oracle. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I wanted to do a quick reading. I know I'm sweaty. You're getting post-workout, Tanya. So let's see. So I wanted to do like a message reading. So let me get set up here. Not really set up. I think I'm gonna put my mic on because I have the fan on here. So please excuse my appearance. I just did some dancing and I'm like I'm in a good vibration right now. Very. So if you ever feel like your energy is low, just put on your favorite song, sing, dance, move your body, just do what you gotta do. You know, do what you gotta do to be in good spirits. Let me see, is the chat open? Because I didn't put any. I'm gonna put, I don't see the chat. Let me see, I'm gonna put this. All right, let's see. What messages does the collective need to know? You know, earlier today, forget it. Sometimes I feel like I overshare too much, and then I know I'm planning to do something different with the live streams. So I think that moving forward, I'm gonna be not having the live streams public, and have the replays available to members only, you know? So, but let's see what lover oracle message. That's something I'm thinking about. It's like I should do that, you know, because I have a membership. It's only $9.99. For some reason, it's saying $12.99, so I have to check something. But I changed it to $9.99. And if you're interested in joining, you could go and see what the perks are. I don't want to waste time, you know. I mean, if you're interested, then you know what to do. When you want to learn about something, you go research it. So if you're interested, you're curious about it, you can look at the join button. But you have to be a subscriber. Only subscribers can join for memberships. You can't be a membership to a channel that you don't even subscribe to. But if you're a subscriber, you click on the join button and it will tell you what the perks are for being a member. It's supposed to be $9.99. I gotta check it because when I look, it's my kid's father, he checked for me. He says $9.99, but when I look because I have another YouTube account, my beauty account, and I even have the Scorpiana channel that I really haven't been posting on. Try to get messages out at the same time, but it's just $12.99 for some reason. So, and if you have questions, feel free to email me or put a message in the comment section or the chat. I feel like it's a good value because I will do mini reads for members every week. So only members get like the 3-card spread every week. So it's like you're getting 4 personal readings a month for a question. So you get 4 questions a month for $9.99. I think that's a pretty good deal. Instead of a yes and no. All right, so the first card we have here is I long for your kiss, and then something, they have hurt me. Okay. Okay. What else? Let's see what else comes out. Life without you is hopeless and dark and depressing. I miss your light. First thing that came out to my mind is somebody's dealing with a karmic and they're regretting it. Isn't that what it usually is? Why do I feel so lost? Yeah, somebody's feeling hopeless. Somebody feels lost. They long for your kiss. They have sexual desire. I don't know if this is the reason why they ended up with a karmic. Maybe the karmic was very tempting, you know, pull them away from your connection. And now they're regretting it. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. I'm sure you do miss their lights. I'm sure you miss the collective's light. I can't promise you anything. I'm glad I made somebody laugh. Oh, wow. I can't promise you anything. I don't know if this is somebody that you were dealing with that couldn't promise you something. They had like this thing about commitment. They didn't want to commit. They didn't want to be in a relationship, or they didn't want labels or titles or whatever. It hurts so much. I'm pretty sure it does. You deserve it if you left the collective. I'm sorry. There is judgment here. Okay. I'm Scorpio. I'm judgments. Okay. On my channel, I judge. I'm just like. Okay. All right. I long for your kiss. All right. So I'm going to try to read these separately. And if, you know, we could see how they connect, the messages connect. Because for some of you, someone may not have been dealing with somebody else. There could have been another situation. You know, it doesn't mean, like for some of you, this person probably got distracted by a karmic and now they're regretting it. This person probably took advantage of them, probably was deceptive, you know, like made the, like, oh, it's better over here on this side, you know, the grass is greener, but it was astroturf, you know. But for some of you, it doesn't have to be that. Let's see, but long for your kiss. Who is this? Who's longing for the collective's kiss? Who's longing for the collective's kiss? Four coins. Someone that held back a lot. They really held back. And Ace of Coins. Two things popped up in my mind. False start. You thought that your connection was going to become something, but it never did, but because the person held back. Or this is somebody that gave you a small gift. Somebody that gave you a gift. So it's two. Somebody who held back from having like solidifying your relationship. Because the Ace of Coins is like is the first coin that you need before you could reach the 10 of coins, the 10 of Pentacles. So this is somebody that probably gave you a gift, a small gift, or you had a false start. They didn't really want to solidify your relationship. Now they're longing for you. I don't know. Usually with the longing, it's because there is distance. There's time, space, distance. There's a break in communication, a break in the connection. What did I just say? You got the Six of Swords and Justice. Some of you, this is the person that you felt like didn't treat you fairly. So you decided that you had to leave, you have to move away. You had to move towards peace. Because I don't know if there was conflict between you and this person about solidifying your relationship, or you were feeling conflicted with staying in a connection that wasn't fair or wasn't going to lead to something, like lead to marriage, lead to commitment with justice. Because justice is contracts, it's agreements, it's truth, honesty, fairness. So this is somebody that, the person that's longing for you is the person that really didn't want to commit. I see this card sticking out. Page of Coins, but they're watching you. It's usually the Page of Swords that's watching, but the way this card is, you see, she's looking, she's learning, she's observing, she's taking in valuable information. Maybe this is you in this reading, or this is the person who's having the sudden realization. You know, now they're learning something, they're seeing something. Maybe they're seeing your value with the coins, because we have coins there. I think that some of you probably felt like you were taken for granted. Or this is someone that made you feel like you were taken for granted. Okay, let's find out about they have hurt me. Who has hurt this person? Who has hurt this person? No questions, sorry. This is a collective reading. Okay, this is they were either hurt by a Scorpio energy or a water sign energy, because we have the Death card and the Queen of Cups, and Scorpio falls under the Queen of Cups energy because they're a water sign. Cups is water, emotions. See? So, Queen of Cups. I don't know if this person was deceived by somebody who claimed to be, you know, spirit. I don't know, I see crystal, someone who pretended to be spiritual, somebody who I don't know, like, for some reason, when I look at her, and I usually look at this Queen of Cups as someone who is trying to get, like, self-care, taking care of themselves, you know, loving on themselves. And when you love on yourself, then you love on other people because you're feeling emotionally secure and connected, compassionate, all that, right? But I don't know, for some reason, she looks a little deceptive. So I don't know if somebody tried to present themselves like they were something that they weren't, that they've hurt me. This person could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces energy. You know, when we see the vulture, because whenever I think of vulture, it's like a rebirth. It's, well, death is rebirth, transformation. This person transformed. I want to say this person was like a shapeshifter. Like they pretended to be something that they weren't. And then they showed their true colors. This person probably came off as being someone emotional, caring. And then when the person got the person, whoever this is, whoever this person may be to you, they realized they saw the person's true colors. Yeah, look at this, the moon. They saw the dark side of this person, the other side of this person. The person they thought they were getting connected to showed them the the dark side of their moon, their shadow side, who they truly were. Okay. Why is life hopeless and depressing without the collective's life? Two of Coins. Maybe they see you as being someone who is more balanced, who goes with the flow, who's, you know, who is responsible, manages their responsibilities, someone who's balanced, has their life in order. Because there's a bit of, like, you don't really see too much of the coin. The coin isn't too imbalanced, you know, but it's like this is a person that's like, maybe this is somebody. Wait, why is the life? Because there's no balance. Maybe you were a source of balance in this person's life. You brought balance to this person's life. You were honest, truthful, clear, communicative with this person. And also there was, you showed a lot of passion and light and positivity, encouragement, motivated them in some way. You motivated them by possibly showing them that life does have that light and dark, you know? And you, I don't know, like for some reason I'm thinking like some of you were just like very blunt and honest with this person and they appreciated that. And with you being like that, that kind of helped them in some way. And whoever they're dealing with, it's like they're doing the opposite. It's like they're deconstructing whatever work you did for this person. I don't know if this is a person that you tried to save and they were hopeless. They were a hot mess, possibly. They were a hot mess. You know, maybe you dealt with them while they were depressed. Maybe you were a stabilizing force in their life. And without you, it's not like that. Life is harsh. They're facing the harsh reality of their choice. If this person chose another person over you. Okay. I'm just gonna show you because I was gonna ask why do I feel so lost? Seven of Wands and the Empress. For some of you, you put up a boundary with this person. And that could be why they're watching you from afar, maybe learning or studying you. And I say that with the Page of Coins. Hi, Teresa, how are you? So why does this person feel so lost? You got three cards, High Priestess, Three of Cups, Ten of Swords. Because they allowed themselves to be deluded by what seemed to be a good time, but ultimately turned out to be a bad time. They hurt me. They have hurt me. They didn't. Pisces, water sign energy, moon, Cancer, Pisces. Somebody may have been deceived by a water sign energy. That has hurt them. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because this they have hurt me reminds me of such a past. Anyway, the High Priestess here. Yeah. The High Priestess is someone who knows secrets, who is deeply intuitive, connected with their self, connected to their intuition, the gut. But the Three of Cups, it's like somebody, why do I feel so lost? I think this person is realizing that for you, you could have been like a guiding light. Remember, like a High Priestess, she is also kind of like, she's like the feminine version of a Hierophant. The Hierophant, though, is more traditional, but if you think about it, religion is very traditional and it's very patriarchal or patriarchal, whatever. I don't know, I have a hard time saying that word, but you know what I mean. And she, the High Priestess, kind of represents them like like the matriarch, you know, feminine energy. The Hierophant is more masculine energy, the teacher. But she's the one that teaches someone how to go within. She shows people how to trust themselves, that every secret, they can learn the secret, they can learn the truth, but they can learn it from themselves. The Hierophant is external, where you're learning it from somebody. Someone's teaching it to you. She may have, like the High Priestess could have been, well, you could be the High Priestess, right? In this situation. And this person is like realizing that they were led astray. And that ultimately what they ended up is, like I said, they have been hurt. They're hurt. They've experienced some sort of painful ending. They're experiencing and learning from a painful lesson. You know, with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is like the end of a lesson, end of learning, an end of an understanding, an end of thinking, an end of believing, or end of deception, you know. But now it's like they don't know what to do. What else? Tell me about this. Why do they feel so lost? Why do I feel so lost? Why does the person the collective is dealing with feeling so lost? They're not happy. They don't know how to get their way back to you. If there is a way. Look at that. Look, a path. Didn't I just say this person wants to know how to get back to you? And look, there's a path right there. They're saying how effed up the road has been since maybe possibly going to somebody else, if this is a third party situation, right? It's looking like this. Because why are they telling you about they hurt me? They have hurt me. You know, these are love messages. Yeah, this person doesn't know how to get back to you. They don't know if they could. I wonder if this person's trying to retrace their steps to figure out how they could get things to the way they were before with you, if they were tempted by somebody. What is this? Yeah, I feel like some of you blocked them because I saw the Two of Swords. I think that some of you blocked this person. And that's why they don't know what the hell. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to find you. Where do you go, my lovely? I want to know. Where do you go, my lovely? I want to know. Where do you go? Oh, 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 oh. I'm a singer, okay? All right. Some of you may know that song. Maybe some of you don't. There has to be a remix. Everybody's remixing. Like, people don't make new music anymore. They just redo the music from the past that was popular, you know? Hey, H-Town. Sexual desire. We got this earlier. Didn't I show you the Seven of Wands earlier? Somebody was blocked. Somebody may have been blocked. They blocked. We have the Three of. I think this is something that this person also misses. Sexual desire. I don't know, like if this is the person that that led them down the garden path, right? Yeah. I don't know if this person was sexually tempted by somebody else. If they were, this person may have like been very like wild and very like whatever, or seemingly. Or maybe this is you. They do say the high priestess does have a secret side. And you look at her, she looks a little wild right here. You know, very feral, defensive, but animalistic. So I wonder if this person misses that about you. They have that desire for you too. I wonder if the person that, this is so stupid, but I would say this, maybe the person that they were dealing with before was sexually disappointing, and that's what hurt them. They were like, wow, you were like promising the moon and that you were this and that, but it could be that, okay? But if it's not, this person could be missing that aspect of you, that feral side of you, that strong side of you, that fierce side of you, especially when it comes to intimacy. And then with the 3 coins, they're wanting to, I don't know, this is weird. Because it's not third party. This person could be talking about you to other people, right? With the 3 of coins. But I don't know if this person was somebody that wanted to have this. You know? Some, I don't want to say it. For some of you, if that was the case, that could have been the thing that made you walk away from them. Because you were like, ew, I don't like that, you know? That turned you off. You're like, that's what you are? That's what you like? As now I know the truth about you, and when it comes to that, I'm sorry. That's ugh. Like for me, I know people like that stuff, you know, but. And that could be why this person didn't really want to solidify a relationship with you. Because if you think about it, if you're going to get serious with somebody, are you going to get serious with somebody that you could, I'm sorry, I'm sounding judgmental, but I know, like for me, it's like, ugh. I'm like, ew, it was there that you want to put it in my thing? Yuck. No. No. For some of you, that could be something that could be the reason why the person didn't really want to solidify the relationship, because they wanted to explore more sexually. And that was one of the things that they wanted. And you were like, yeah, no, I'm putting up my guard with that. I'm not down with that. And look, sexual desire. This is why I'm getting this, okay? You're like, where is she getting that from the card? I'm clarifying this card. Maybe this other person was more like, yeah, let's have a party. That may not resonate with everybody, okay? I don't know where that, this is what the messages we're getting. Okay, and I can't promise you anything. All right, what was this? I can't promise you anything. 4 of Swords. Judgment. This came on the reverse. It flipped. Yeah. This person didn't want to commit. They didn't want to commit. We got the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is someone who is very committed to whatever they're going after. You know, remember, Knights are action-oriented. But then the Knight of Swords is someone who's very committed, consistent towards their goal, which is reaching abundance and security, financial gains. I feel like, I really do think that this is somebody who didn't really want to have a solid relationship, and then this is why you, 4 of Swords, you detached from this person, and you had to heal, because this person could have disappointed you, because the 3 of Swords is before the 4 of Swords. Sorry, I'm not answering questions. I'm sorry. I'm not answering questions. Four of Swords. So some of you detached. You were like, you had to reground yourself, recenter yourself. Think about what it is that you wish for, because the way I read this card is your wish. You're thinking about what you're wishing, your wishes, your greatest wishes. And also you're thinking about what will make you happy. Because to me, this is the sun and this is the star. So some of you were like, yeah, you can't promise me anything. Fine. I'm going to go. I'm going to be on my own. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to rest. I'm going to heal. I'm going to recover from this. And that judgment was your decision. And because the Knight of Coins came out in reverse, this person did not want to commit. You know, I think this person was more in this immature, playful energy where they just wanted to have fun. They didn't really take anything seriously. And I say the Page of Wands because of the meaning. Hi, Alpha. I saw your message today. I responded to you, okay? I haven't been on Instagram in a while. So I saw your message. I don't know if you responded. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So yeah, so someone just wanted to have fun. They didn't really care. They didn't care. Or they seemingly didn't understand. And I feel like the person is getting the lesson now. They're understanding more. Sometimes it's like that. You don't know what you lost until it's gone. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Okay. Look at the Strength card. Yeah, somebody could have been operating with the ego, with the Leo card. Or maybe you're like going to be pouncing on the other opportunity. Like I think for some of you, it could have taken a lot of strength on your part because I don't know how connected or committed you were to this person, even though they were not committed to you. And that's so effed up, how sometimes we could be committed to somebody who isn't even committed to us. That's so fucked up. Like we're willing to, but, and I'm speaking from my own personal experience, you know? So I understand that. It's sad. I understand that, how it feels. But then hopefully the lesson in this for you, because this is a lesson I learned, is that, you know, sometimes the only promises you need to be making is to yourself, so that you don't end up in these types of situations again. Okay, the Queen of Swords. It hurts so much. Yeah, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. Until you're gone and they see that, like I said, the grass is greener on the other side, but it was really astroturf. You know, it was fake grass. Yep. Yeah, the truth hurts. Queen of Swords it hurts so much. Yeah, the truth hurts. It does. What else? I wonder how quick this person learned the lesson, because they got the Eight of Wands. They learned the lesson right quick, because the Tower came. As soon as they made their decision, some Tower came over them, and then with the Ace of Wands, it's like now they have to start over. Now they got to focus on rebuilding with the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins coming out. They got to learn the hard way. And remember I was talking about the Hierophant before? The Hierophant's in the bottom, so the Eight of Coins. Yeah, they definitely learned a lesson. Remember, look at this. They learned a lesson. Look at the Three of Coins is here. And remember what I was saying? The Three of Coins was the Sum card. Page of Cups. I think the person is realizing that, yeah, passion, desire, all that stuff is cool, it's fun and all that stuff, but what's most important is love. And they had it and they lost it. And now they got to do without it. Now they're going to be, now they're in this 5 Five of Pentacles energy, where they're feeling lack, they're feeling worthless, they're probably feeling used and abused, possibly. And whoever you are, you're going to continue to thrive. With the Empress card and the Queen of Coins. And it doesn't matter if there's feminine energies here. Remember, we embody both. But that means it's like you're going to be doing good without this person. You know, but I want to know something. I want to know if this person wants to come back. Because we really don't get that. I don't get that indication that this person wants to come back. They do long for you, but you know, sometimes you can long for something, but you don't really go after it. Oh, look what I got. The Five of... They disappointed. Hi, Become. How are you? Let's see. Does this person want to return? They are watching. Let me see. I'm going to put this card in the upright now. Does this person want to return? Does this person want to return? If I look a little crazy, it's because I was working out. And working out to me is dancing. That counts, okay? I get sweaty. I'm working my legs, my arms. I'm moving my entire body, okay? It's a workout. Six of Cups. They're definitely thinking about you, thinking about the past. With the Six of Cups, they're nostalgic. Makes sense. They're probably remembering. Can I get 2 more cards, please? The Queen of Swords. I don't know. If they want to come back to the past, I'm not really getting... Because the Queen of Swords, she's someone that's like... Queen of Cups. Because I'm asking, well, does this person want to return? I don't know if you were dealing with the air sign energy or water sign energy. Because Pisces, Scorpio... I don't remember who else came out. Because it was the High Priestess... is Pisces and Cancer to me as a reader, because it's ruled by the moon. The moon came out, that's Cancer, but this says Pisces too. The Death card came out, that's Scorpio. Then we had the Queen of Cups, which is water sign energy. And then we had the Queen of Swords, air sign energy. But the Queen of Swords... I don't think this person's gonna come back. If they are, I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon, because right now they're like dealing with the aftermath of what they caused. I don't think so. I don't think this person's gonna be returning. I wonder if you're going to be the one that got away for this person. Because I got the Six of Cups. They do think about you. And the Queen of Swords, but I think if they do think about it, they don't know what they're going to get. I don't know if they're going to get the side of the part that where you're going to be harsh. You're going to be very honest with them. You're going to tell them who they are. You're going to put them in their place. And then Queen of Cups. They don't know if they're going to get the loving energy that you showed them. Or are they going to get the, like, get the fuck out my face energy. I think that's why they're not really, I don't think they're going to really do anything. Because the Ten of Swords is like, I feel like this person's pride, because we did see the Strength card, that's Leo energy. This person's, they may be afraid. To face you. Definitely afraid to face you. Because they don't know what side of you they're going to get. And I think that may be where the hesitation is stemming from. Yeah, because Seven of Swords, usually in the negative connotation, is lying, stealing, cheating, right? This person, you may have felt like they wasted your time. They stole from you. You know, you dealing with them was, I mean, there's a lesson in it, but for some of you, you may have felt like it was a waste. Like it was for nothing. So now you may be at this place where you're trying to take care of yourself, re-nurture yourself, heal from whatever deception this person has put you through. And this person could have that realization too, that they sabotaged a connection with somebody who's very valuable. Because the Knight of Pentacles energy is someone who is the energy of value. Someone stable, secure, independent, self-sufficient. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that reading resonates with you all in some way or another, or maybe this is something that's gone on in the past, something you may be going through. I see H-Town resonates. So I hope everything goes well for you, H-Town. I saw Rob had a question. Oh, are you doing a reading, Alpha? You're welcome, H-Town. Hi, Rob. How are you? Thank you for the super chat. Okay, let's find out. Oh wow, I know that happens to me at work. When my coworker, I'll be like, I want to wear this. I'm like, but something tells me change. And then when I go to work, I see my coworker has the thing similar to what I want to wear. So if you're ever picking an outfit, Alpha, and you feel like you get the desire to change, okay? Trust that instinct. I'm doing well, be calm. Okay, Rob. Let's see. For Rob. Okay, this card's are reversed too. All right, let's see. Let's see what the cards say, but I don't want to put in my opinion because I kind of agree with Alpha. Because if new management comes in, but let's just see what the cards say. But it's true though, because if new management comes in, I mean, you would have to be like a stellar employee where you have a really good reputation that they'd be like, no, we need Rob back. You know, we should get Rob. We should get Rob to come back. You know, so if that's you, you know, but let's see what the cards say. Because when there's a change in leadership, there's usually other changes. Unless there's the change in leadership, I should shut the hell up. Let's just ask the cards. I just want to be like, because from what I noticed from personal experience, because I worked somewhere where there was a lot of change in leadership. And then usually if it's not with in-house changes, like if they don't. So I kind of agree with Alpha, but I want to see what the cards have to say. Spirit, disregard my opinion from this reading. Can you answer Rob's question for him? Provide him clear and concise answer for his question. Let me put these cards away. I'm sorry, Rob, because these cards are distracting me. I'm only reading your question because you gave me a super chat. So I appreciate you. Okay, let's see for Rob. Let's see, Rob. Rob from Chelsea. This card came out in reverse. It's a no. It's saying no. And then you have the High Priestess saying no. I'm taking in this card. Temperance reverse. Another Temperance in reverse. Oh my God, that's close. I'm just looking at I remember when you asked me about the person getting, if someone will get fired, and the Empress card came out. I don't know if that person is gonna still have some say or influence. Because remember when the Empress card came out, because it says Queen of Pentacles, right? With the Empress. I don't know if the Empress, because remember the Empress came out for the person you asked if they were going to get fired. I don't know if they're going to have some sort of influence on whoever may end up being in charge. So if it's like an eternal leadership, like they get somebody from within the company to take over, they may be like, I don't know if what kind of connection they have with this person, and that person may be influential in some way. And I think that's why the no came out for you. And like for some reason, I don't know if that environment, if they've changed the leadership, if the environment is really going to change, because it probably is not going to be stable. And I don't know, for some reason, this weird shit popped up in my mind, like the company is not even going to do well. And I don't know what company you're talking about. I don't know if like this change is going to like lead to some sort of downfall. I don't know why that popped up in my mind. And I was like, what the hell? But so that's what I'm getting. And I know I didn't have to do all that, but it was like I needed to understand something. But I feel like whatever was going on before, it's already is negatively impacting the company. And that may be why the Temperance card came out. Because in the upright, it's balance, it's moderations, alchemy. In the reverse, it's the opposite of that. There's like chaos. This is like peace, and then reverse is chaos. I feel like there's going to be chaos, and I don't think you even want to do that to yourself. I think you may want to go somewhere else. Move some works, find a new job somewhere else. I'm sorry, Rob. I feel like that whatever's happened, definitely, like you said, it hurt the company, and not for some reason. There may be something better for you out there. I don't know if you're, well, I don't know what you do, but I don't know if it's something that you could start on your own. Like if you could start your own company. Because I saw the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. So I don't know if you have your own idea about something that you want to work on for yourself. I don't know if that resonates with you. Like if you want to start something from scratch, you have an idea that you kind of want to run with, but it might require you to be very committed, and it may be a slow start, or it's something that will require like you to build, you know? Okay. So see what you can do. Maybe there's something that you can learn from AI that can give you an edge. No, Alpha, it's not, because the cards told me what's going on, and I don't know what's going on with Rob. Look, Alpha, you think you have that much influence on me? But it's from what I see. Oh, okay. Sorry. You see, my ego. Oh, you're welcome, Rob. I hope everything works out for you. I know this is so cliche, so cheesy, so oversaid, but you know, maybe think this happened for a reason, you know? I don't know, because I have like this feeling about you, Alpha. I'm like, Anyway, I have to end this live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to end this reading. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you, Alpha, and I appreciate you, Rob, for the super chats. I hope the messages I provided you today are helpful in any way. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be here later today because it's so rainy here in New York. Like we were having like a heat wave, a hot wave. It was fucking hot, a heat wave, and now it's like it's a rainy ass day, you know. So I'm sending you lots of love and light. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.